morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is Decimus, and you are welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empath free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about personal and self-development. And if any of that resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share the video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. Now, a lot of victims of narcissistic abuse, you have left the narcissist, physically at least, physically. So you packed your bags, you've left. And then you've been out there for a week, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a couple of days, and you intensively missing the narcissist. I want you to listen to me. If you are intensively missing the narcissist and you're finding yourself getting hoovered again and again, it's like you cannot move on after the narcissist. I want you to listen to this video. The narcissist, when you're with them, they take charge of your soul. Listen to me. When you're with a narcissist, you have fallen in love with an illusion. You have fallen in love with an empty vessel. You have actually fallen in love with a soulless being. These individuals do not have a soul. Listen to me, guys. They do not have a soul. When you fall in love with them, they're going to manipulate their way into your life. They're going to create a situation which is going to put you in a very, very deep trauma bond with them. When a narcissist creates a trauma bond, so what they do, they are going to hook themselves into your soul. Remember, you have fallen in love with a soulless being. So they need another thriving soul. They need another healthy soul to survive. Now, what is going to happen is that now those entanglements are going to hook you with the narcissist. The narcissist is going to hook themselves into your soul. When they do that, they are going to start feeding off of your energy. When you hook yourself, or when the narcissist hooks themselves onto you, you start exchanging identities. So what happens is that now, the narcissist takes on your good qualities, and you take on their bad qualities. I've told you guys in my videos, when you're dealing with a narcissist, you enter a very big spiritual warfare. You are the spiritual warfare, and you are at the battleground. Spiritually, you are at the battleground. So you are not looking at the physical body you're dealing with. The narcissist will hook themselves into your soul in a way that you are almost going to feel it is impossible. It is impossible to forget about them. You may sometimes decide to forget about them physically because, of course, you guys have had an argument. You're going through the discard. So you've packed your little bags. You've left that house. Let me tell you something. The battle is happening spiritually. The battle you're dealing with in this case is happening spiritually. The narcissist is running off with your identity. So they are running off with a part of your soul. When the narcissist hooks themselves into your soul, and then afterwards you guys have a separation and you break away with them, they run away with your soul. So they run away with your qualities, they run away with your energy, they run away with your identity. Now they are taking that identity into the new relationship. When the narcissist gets into a new relationship, so what they do, they start using your own identity, a lot of the things they have copied from you. So it is like, for example, the new supply is falling in love with you. Let me repeat this, guys. Listen to this one very closely. I want you to listen attentively. The new supply meets the narcissist with your identity. Whatever you see the narcissist doing, the things they are doing, the words they are using to speak, the food they are eating, the way they sleep, even sometimes sexually, everything that is within the narcissist is your own soul. So the new supply falls in love with your soul. If the new supply was to fall in love with the original identity of the narcissist, they will not accept that kind of entanglement. So what the narcissist needs, they need your soul as their own. They steal your qualities, they steal your identity. Then after that, when you're exhausted and you have nothing yet to offer, they are going to run off to somebody new. When the narcissist runs into the new relationship, what they do now, they are going to show you that they're thriving. They are going to show you that they're doing better. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, so they are so happy. You know, now there are a lot of these little things happening. You know, they're buying new homes, they're buying new cars. They're all of a sudden going to the beach, they're going on trips. The narcissist has dived into the new relationship with your soul. The reason why you see a lot of victims, they're starting to miss the narcissist. The person that you're missing is not the person that you're missing is not the narcissist you're missing. You're missing your own self. So you're missing your own soul. And the reason why you're keeping on running back to the narcissist, that is because your soul is looking for your soul. You are actually missing your soul. It is your soul, it is your identity that you're missing. You're not missing the narcissist as a physical vessel. You're missing your soul. Now, guys, if you're still dealing with the narcissist, I will advise you to start packing your bags as soon as yesterday. When you get entangled with a narcissist, you have got entangled with a demon. That demon is going to drag everything and grab everything from you, your own things that qualify you as a person, your qualities, your empathy, your soul, your energy. They are going to take it as their own and they are going to feed you with their own qualities. So what is happening now, when you guys are separating, you run away, run off with the narcissist qualities and identity and energy, and now the narcissist runs off with your energy. So for you missing the narcissist, you are not missing the narcissist as the body, as the vessel. The only person that you're missing is your soul. That's why you're always missing them. You want to go back. You're looking at your phones. You're thinking about, how can I get in touch with them? Are they going to call me? It is your soul. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. It is your soul that you're missing. You want your soul back. You want yourself back. So it's the reason why you see, when you get back into those entanglements, all of a sudden everything, you get this relief. You know, you feel this thing leaving your body. So it's like you get a very big relief because they finally come back into your life. And now you are attached back to your soul and you start those entanglements all over again. And this is how the cycle keeps on going on and on. And I can tell you, guys, I can guarantee you something. You can be hovered by the narcissist forever. If you're not careful when you're dealing with these demons, you can be hovered with those individuals forever. You can never be able to let them go emotionally. Now, this is what you do. If you want your soul back, because the narcissist is living with your soul, they have gone into a new relationship and they have run off with your soul, they have run off with your identity, they have run off with your energy. So what you do, you're supposed to block these individuals and you're supposed to stop contacting them. Go no contact. You have got to put your foot forward. You have got to put your foot down. Close the entanglements, close the relationship, close the communication, block them, delete their numbers, delete their pictures, get rid of each and every item they've ever given you. I've told you guys there's a process called the decluttering stage, the decluttering process. Declutter the narcissist out of your life. When you're decluttering yourself out of the narcissist, out of your life, out of the narcissist, you are removing things that the narcissist gave you, identity, things that they gave you, like physical items, gifts, surprises. Sometimes you have got their belongings still with you. They have got those things that still identify you with the narcissist. The narcissist has left you with their dirty soul. I've told you guys everything is energy. When you understand energy, how energy works, you're going to break free permanently. You block them. Do not call them. Do not contact them. Do not look for them. Do not wait for them to come and pick you up. You have got to make sure, guys, it is very difficult. I know I've told you guys it's always very difficult to leave these individuals. You have got to remind yourself you're the one with the power. So what you do, the farther you stay away from them, is the easier your soul is going to actually gravitate back towards you. The farther you stay away from these energy vampires, you block them, delete them, remove everything and all items that you guys used to have together and everything they have left with you that describes the narcissist you have gotten from the narcissist. You close that border and you put the boundaries, very, very strong boundaries, and do not contact them. Do not meet them. Do not give them any benefit of a doubt. Let them where they are, stay where you are at some point in time, because they are living on a borrowed energy. They are living on a borrowed soul. They are living with your soul. What is going to happen now? Your soul is going to gravitate back towards you because your soul is looking for the original owner. Listen to this one. Your soul is going to start missing its original owner because the narcissist cannot hold that energy for a long period of time. They cannot hold that energy. They cannot survive with that energy for a long period of time because that energy belongs to somebody else, which is you. Your soul now is going to gravitate back towards you. You are going to be able to heal and start remembering that person who you was before you met the narcissist. So that is how you heal from this kind of situation. And that is how you're able to break free and unhook yourself from these individuals. Because when you are blocking the narcissist, when you're going no contact, when you're establishing very strong boundaries for yourself, what happens is that now these emotional hooks, because there's no energy going between the two of you at that point, there's this wall, the boundary between the two of you. What happens is that now you start breaking these strings and unhooking these strings one by one. And the farther you stay away from them and the farther you keep on healing and working on yourself, you're going to realize that your soul is going to gravitate back towards you and you're going to be able to break the emotional connection with the narcissist. It is the reason why a lot of times we have told you guys, no contact is the most powerful thing you can ever do for yourself when you're living with a narcissist. It is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. When you contact the narcissist, you call them in the day, you send them a text or this and this. You guys are separated, but you're still contacting each other, you're seeing each other. Your soul is remembering. You're remembering the narcissist in a way. It is your soul. You're remembering your soul. So it is like your mind, your subconscious mind is remembering your personal identity because somebody has run off with your identity. So whenever you keep on contacting them, it is your soul getting back in touch with your own soul that the narcissist has run off with. So you're getting back into contact with your energy, your own personal energy, which is living in somebody else, with somebody else. When you do the no contact process, you put your foot forward, you refuse to contact the narcissist and you establish very, very strong boundaries. The narcissist is going to feel that disconnection. And what is going to happen is now, the hooks, you're going to start unhooking yourself emotionally from this individual. And your soul is going to gravitate back towards you. And that is how you permanently break free emotionally from the narcissist. And that is when you're going to get back your life. After a good number of time, couple of years, maybe a couple of months, you're going to realize, you're going to be able to see the illusion for what it is. You're going to be able to see that you have fallen in love with an illusion from day one. The person you fell in love with was an empty box. It was an empty vessel. It was a shell. There was a shell. There was this shell. You're going to, guys, let me tell you something. You're going to be able to see the shell that you fell in love with initially. You'll be thinking in your mind, how did you allow yourself in the first place to fall in love with this vessel? How did you fall in love with this demon in the first place? How did you spend all this time of your life with the demon? You're going to be able to see this demon for what it is. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. It is spiritual warfare. You stay woke. No contact. Don't call. Don't message. Do not contact those narcissists. Let them live in that identity for a couple of times. But you're going to realize that actually you're going to get your energy back by no contact. And by no contact with those individuals, your soul is going to gravitate back towards you. And you're going to stop missing those individuals. So let me know what you think about this video, guys, in the comment section below. I've told you guys, this is spiritual warfare. If you want to win with a narcissist, you have got to look at this situation on the 5D. So you're going to be able to look at the situation on the spiritual perspective. Do not look at the 3D perspective of things. You're not going to win. You have got to take this fight, this spiritual warfare and this spiritual battle on the 5D. That is the only way you're going to win with the narcissist. If you keep on playing the 3D games, you're going to lose. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below, guys. Book a session with me if you want to. Donate and support my channel if you want to. And until then, it's been a blessing to have you guys on board. Much love and blessings, and I'll catch you guys in my next corner. There's a signing out. Peace.